Last night, I experienced my first DMT breakthrough. I meditated to some good vibrations for 10 minutes and did everything I could to clear my mind and submit to the experience. I took my first hit, and nothing happened except for the body buzzing, so I kept going. I ended up taking 4 hits, and I thought I was going to blast off, but the tunnel was too slow, so I urgently took another huge hit from the pipe for a total of 5 hits. It was at this moment that the trip became very strange. I looked into the sky and could see nothing but alien, other-dimensional cities and beings all around me, and there was something in my mouth. I could vividly feel something crawling and tapping my lips in my mouth, and it felt like if I tried to spit it out, I would spit out a little alien. Then I was blasted into what my brain could only interpret as liquid. My friend said that at this moment I was waving my legs around like I was swimming, and I was violently hyperventilating. My hypothesis is that my body realized that I couldn't breathe in this underwater dimension, and so my monkey brain freaked out, thinking it couldn't breathe. When I arrived, the entities had me on a table of some kind, except I was floating, and I could feel this strange liquid flowing around my astral body. These entities looked like gods and goddesses of the sea. Everything around me was teeming with marine life. It was like what I imagined the city of Atlantis would be like after trillions of years of evolution. Everything was so alive and loose, all swimming in beautiful swirling and wiggling elegance. The entities showed me my astral body lying on the table-like structure. I could sense that they were essentially gods, all-knowing beings. They made me look at my leg, and I watched as it deconstructed itself down to geometry of impossible complexity and color. Every time he would break it down, there was always something smaller. Infinitely. He was showing me what our consciousnesses are made out of and how they created us. My entire astral being was like a fractal. They showed me that we are infinite, that our consciousness can never end because our consciousness never began. We just tune into frequencies that we experience subjectively. That's what the DMT dimensions are. The chemical allows us to change what frequency our consciousness experiences manually. I met our creators. I was filled with an indefatigable astonishment and waves of euphoria. Right when they bid me farewell, they all lit up with color, and there was a thought implanted in my head that was not my own. Nothing is real. That thought rang through my head like a thought loop. It wasn't me thinking it. They just wanted me to remember it. I realized that I had been hyperventilating for the entire trip. I turned to my friend, who looked really scared for me, and apologized, for I didn't want to scare him. He was ready to have to talk me down from a full-blown DMT horror trip. But it was quite the opposite. I had no control of my body because I wasn't in my body. He told me that I was hyperventilating and doing weird shit with my legs, and that worried me a lot, as I'm still tripping very hard. I wanted to make sure that my body was okay. The trip was so unfathomably powerful. I'm just worried now because I want to be able to sit there and sleep like most people do on DMT. I did that every other time I came close to a breakthrough, so I honestly think that my body freaked out and couldn't breathe in relation to the dimension being interpreted as liquid. This trip was completely life-changing. Please comment and let me know if any of you have heard something similar to this, because I'm very curious. Thank you for listening.